Hey, welcome. I really have very little idea why I record this video at night. It is 2:53 a.m. The 7th of May 2023. I'm standing in front of my camera recording a video wearing my sunglasses for practically no reason but aesthetics. It helps me look like I'm actually looking into the camera while actually my eyes can be moving around. I'm pointing at this is the door. I'm pointing at this is the little wardrobe where I put everything in my room. I mean, things that I don't practically need right now and I need to clean out my spaces. So now I'm looking practically at my camera. And this is a nice little camera to work with and whatnot. The only downside right now with my setup is that I don't have any extra stabilization. So every time I work off the tripod, it is a pain to make the footages look stable. Well, this footage is gonna be heavy as fuck because I'm using the highest quality possible ProRes HQ, which is 220 megabits per second, 422 10-bit. Yeah, because we're using this. The only reason why the Ninja Blade makes fucking sense to me is it does 10-bit. Of course, the signal output of the Canon C100 is only 8-bit, but well, who cares? You can stretch to 10-bit and makes gradual changes between the color. See, that is still a lot of benefit if you grade them later. If you don't grade them, just shoot internal. Honestly, actually, it's not that you don't grade, but if everything you do later is to change some exposure setting to make it correctly exposed and you export to the output, then I highly recommend you to shoot internal 24 megabit per second LCPM VPS VPR. That is what you are supposed to do. But if you're actually gonna grade them, I'm not sure I'm gonna grade this thing. I'm just fooling around. I'm playing with this. There is a second reason why you want to shoot with the Ninja Blade. It's not about the bitrate. It's not about the color sampling, chroma subsampling. It's about the duration. Now, for some fucking reason, the C100 does not shoot more than 30 minutes. For some reason, it is marketed as consumer grade camera, and as a consumer grade camera, by law in European countries, it is prohibited to make the camera that records more than 30 minutes as consumer grade. If you want to do it, there are two ways. Either you make it a prosumer grade, or you add more money to it. I mean, you have to pay whoever that governs Europe, and I have no idea. So either way, you have to pay extra money. Then the extra money has to be paid by the customer. Of course, Canon pays it beforehand, then the customer pays Canon. It means the camera has to be more expensive, so I guess that was not the intention at the beginning. The Mark II has removed this record limit, so that's a great one. I mean, there's a lot of cool things that come with the Mark II. But if you don't need 4K, you don't need more frames per second. You don't need the extra minute. Well, you have a hell of a great camera in front of you right now. Now, taking into account that is the point I was trying to say, that you can record like indefinitely long on the Ninja Blade. I did record one video at practically 2 hours long this afternoon, with me moving around in my room. I even went downstairs, cleaned the dishes, cooked my meals, practically brought all those things back. I ate and went back and forth the whole afternoon, and it just went on. It was me who shut it down so that I could look at the footage. But yeah, that's the reason. There's a reason to record on to have the Ninja Blade. What is the other reason? I think the Mark II also has a flipped screen, so you can actually just flip it, look at it from afar if you actually record yourself like I am doing right now. But if you're on Mark I, there's no way to do that. The screen has only a few angle of view, but you have to be at the back or on the top of it, so you have like a 90-degree view of change for the viewing angles. And if you are in front of the camera, there's no way to see whatever is being recorded. So if you have a small little Ninja Blade, you can see what is going on right now. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm looking at you, but actually my eyes are here, and it's very handy. But that's the second thing, and it might just not be the last thing. What is the other thing that makes this thing, well, a great companion to my C100 or to yours, is the ability to record on an SSD. Well, that is great one, if you don't mind me saying. So you have the ability to connect it to your camera directly. You can still store a lot of media in it, and you can access it at way faster speed than on say an SD card. It's more durable as well. You're looking at a larger format of storage compared to the, say, an SD card. Which one is better? Bigger is better. Well, at least in technology world. Bigger will have way more room to offer capacity, performance, durability, longevity, everything. Just get the larger one. See why people build PCs when they can buy laptops. Put aside the price tag. Of course, people build PC that cost tens of thousands of dollars. So why not just go with the laptop line? Because PCs are more durable. They perform better. Well, there's more to it, but that's basically the most two important things. Why larger is better. So yeah, I'm trying to compare the SSD to the SD card. If you have the ability to record on an SSD onto an SSD, why not go with it? So that is basically the third reason why you would want to use a Ninja Blade. Even though you may be on the street when you're recording, you're not going to look at it. And I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to be honest, I don't care whatever's going on here, because I can do whatever I want with the camera. If I am at the back of the camera, I may not even need the Ninja Blade at all if I don't need the extra information from the 10-bit file. I'm not going to do C-Log at all, which is, in most cases, I'm not. Then yeah. And if I I prefer the portability. Then having an extra screen on it, it might just not be the option for me. Well, that is basically it. I've done rambling. This will be the end of the video. And I wish you all a great night. See you next time.